check. It's like if you can hear me, clearly, type in the comment box number 1. Okay, if you can hear me clearly, type in the comment box number 1. Okay, type in the comment box number 1. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Today we have an educator, of course, because it's an educator stories series over here, and she is the founder of Little Leaders Childcare and Tuition Center at EcoHill Semenyih. And of course, she was a lawyer previously, and right now she's an educator. I think in between, she's also an educator. We will know more about her story during this next 45 minutes. Okay, so shall we put our loudest applause to welcome Eunice Ng on this virtual stage. Welcome, Eunice.
Hi, good evening, Johan.
Hi.
Good evening to all the audience in Facebook. I'm Eunice, the founder of Little Leaders Childcare Center. Today, I'm quite honored to be invited by Johan to have this live session to talk about my journey as an educator. Thanks, Johan, for the invitation.
Thank you so much for dropping by. Is it live now? I'm checking on my phone. I can't even see whether is it live now. Oh yes. Now I can see myself. Right? Okay, just 1 minute ago. That means I've been speaking to myself for the past 9 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't see the session as well just now.
Now you can load at it first just in case. Now I saw you typing hi there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Eunice, thank you so much. When did you started your childcare center at Semenyih?
Actually, I started Little Leaders last year in January 2020, 2 months before the first MCO. Yeah, so I'm not sure, fortunate or unfortunate, right after 2.5 months, the first MCO started.
So when means you got your key in December?
December, I started renovation. So the first batch of students should be joining us in January 2020. So at that time, I remember the cases were quite still low, maybe 1 or 2 that some Malaysian that came back from other countries that are suspected of having COVID. So at that time, we were still not so nervous and not so worried about this COVID thing. But in March, when cases were higher, so the government has announced the first MCO. And then I mean, not only me, everybody has to transform to online method to do their business, to continue with their work and do everything online. Yes. So that was the challenge that I would say, because everything has been transformed to digital platform.
Yeah, that means you were so enthusiastic. January, yay! So at the time, how many students actually came and registered at your center in January?
January, I think about 10 to 12. Yeah, they already paid the deposit, and then they say, okay, we wanted to start in January or after Chinese New Year. Yeah, so this was the peak season we would call in the education industry.
Correct.
Yeah, students will normally enroll, or the parents will enroll their children in January or right after the Chinese New Year. But most of them have already paid deposit to secure a slot, as we limit our student number in a class. Yeah, the maximum number would be 12. So in order to secure a slot, they would normally pay deposit. But right after that, when they want to join, they see the cases are going higher. And since this is the first time in our life to have this COVID virus, so everybody was panicked. And then they say, okay, we don't want to go physical classes first. Yeah, but at that time, most of the parents were still afraid, like, I don't know how to do it online. My child doesn't know online. We don't even have laptop. I only have my mobile phone with me. I can't lend it to my children to do their online classes. And most of the parents would think that online classes don't work. So that's the issue that we were facing, because they think that online classes useless. Yeah, this is what their feedback was.
But actually that time we were only thinking like, oh, because it's only 2 weeks, right? Government announced 2 weeks, so we are I think most of us were like, we will show the food. Wow, it's like a holiday, like a campaign. I said, government said another 2 weeks. Huh? I said another 2 weeks. Then I think the time parents also like, oh, really, very in a way, they call it quote unquote kanjong already. Oh, so how, right?
Yep. And then since everybody is staying at home, then parents will need to spend 24 hours per day with their children. So things become a little bit difficult for parents as well. But at that time, I don't know about other education centers, but for myself, they are still reluctant. They were still reluctant. They will say, never mind, we wait first. We can wait. So they still prefer physical classes. So that's why they say it's okay. We will wait until MCO is lifted. So everyone was looking at the television while the Prime Minister made announcement. When is it going to end? When is it going to end? So all of us were waiting for it to be ended.
Correct.
So I think the first industry that can resume operation started in May 2020, but not for education industry. So I think we waited until July to start the physical classes.
We were the last, education is the last, I think, the last to open because kids, they are very sensitive, kids' life, right? So it's very sensitive. So I think we were the, if not, I think, not to say last, I mean, the spa and beauty industry so can't open. We were almost at the tail end of the industry.
True. And also, like you said, the kids' life are fragile. So parents are worried. So they think education can wait. So that's why they are also okay to wait and not to send children back to education center except for daycare because parents were required to work. That's why they had no choice. But somehow if they have maid or other family members at home, they can take care of the children, then they are still okay. I mean, they are okay not to send. Yeah.
Yes. So Eunice, okay, really interesting story. January, really hit. I think I consider it. I think it's a. Okay, we don't say it's over already. It's over.
That's why I said not sure whether it's fortunate or unfortunate. But one way to look at it is I'm still here. Little leader is still here. So I will say, okay, it's fortunate. I mean, I've started and I've maintained and I've continued. So I hope this passion won't die and last forever. Yep.
Yeah, educators, go, educators.
Yes.
So before that, December 2019, what were you actually doing? Prior to this Little Leaders childcare?
Prior setting up Little Leaders, I was a lawyer. So I was a practicing lawyer that I did litigation cases mainly. So I went to court, I did divorce, probate, some dispute between the developers and the house buyers, and also litigation between the developer as well as the contractors. So I was a practicing lawyer. So actually it was there that made me realize that the public speaking skill is very important. And because I just would like to share my first experience when I went to court. So the first time when I went to court, my senior told me, okay, you just go to court and you tell the court that you want this. So when the court called my case, so I stood up and I did not know what to say. So I was just stunned. Yes.
Okay.
So this is the experience that I had. Then I realized that actually Malaysian education system has this issue. Not everybody got or not everybody has the chance to present or to perform in front of a public or in front of a audience that maybe there are many students in front of on the stage. So that's why we got panicked easily. So I was like, oh, I don't know what to say. So everybody was looking at me. So I was very afraid. And then after this experience, I told myself that I needed to practice more. So that's why I kept on practicing. Before I go to the court, I practice in front of mirror. So that's why I realized why the education system in Malaysia doesn't have this. And it also relates to my experience when I was teaching in primary schools. So some of the students will come to me and say, teacher, I also think that I'm good, but why did the class teacher choose the other 3 students and not me? And always the 3 students. So that's why I realized, we cannot choose all of them to go up the stage all together. So that's why only the usual children will get selected. So the rest of the children would not have this chance, and then they don't have this opportunity to present themselves. That's why I think it's very important to have a platform to let them try, let them expose, let them have the experience.
So was that the turning point? I mean, of course, after that you practice in front of mirror and whatnot. But then from a lawyer to an educator, so the alphabet is also quite from E to L, is quite far, you know. Okay, from L to E or whatever. Okay, from lawyer to educator. What was the thing that suddenly let you like wake up or whatever that change of career?
Oh, okay. Before I studied law, before I read law, I was actually teaching in kindergarten, enrichment centers, as well as tuition center, and also primary schools. So at that time, when you see your student progress, when you see they are doing well, when you see the improvements in them, I feel that they motivated me a lot, not the other way around. So I was the one who got motivated. I said, oh, my effort paid off. So I think that is the job satisfaction that I have. But being a lawyer doesn't have the satisfaction from the client, because they will think that I pay you to do something. So you will need to do it. Yeah. So that's why I got this job satisfaction, because when the parents thank me for doing them a favor, motivating their children, making their children better. So I think that would be the satisfaction that I had. And like you say, it is my turning point, to transform fully to be an educator. But of course, I still have the legal knowledge in me. So sometimes I would also share some legal knowledge with my friends or some elder students, like teenagers. So sometimes I also share some basic one with them, because to them it's a dull and boring subject. So they wouldn't want to, want to understand more. But to some friends, they are interested, especially on divorce, probate cases. They would like to know more about it. And I will also be sharing.
Yes, so I'll interrupt here. Please follow Eunice on her TikTok. I think I saw your video on TikTok, right? Now you got TikTok already, right?
No,
TikTok?
No, only Facebook, and Instagram now. I still not active in TikTok, but I do have 小红书 like the Chinese app. So I do have that, but not yet. I mean TikTok, not yet.
I thought it was TikTok. That means I watch it on Facebook already, because a lot of people share the TikTok thing on the Facebook also, right?
True.
Okay, so Eunice, what do you offer in your Little Leaders Childcare and also Tuition Center? What are the courses that you offer, and for what range of the age?
Okay, we accept students from 5 to 17. So we have public speaking, art class, piano, tuition, as well as childcare services. So these are the services that we have. And also we also have child experiments class. So they come in and they do science experiments. So this is also something that they might not have this opportunity in school, because school normally they only provide you with 5 sets. Okay, one group of 10 students will share one set. So not every child gets to do it, the hands-on experiments. So this is why I also set up this course. So to benefit the children to be able to be involved in this.
Okay, so now you are back to physical already, right now, or not yet?
We are back to physical, but we still have hybrid lessons. So some students are still, some parents are still afraid of the cases. That's why they maintain online classes. But some parents are okay, so they will send the children back to the center.
So I will just add this in. Actually, this is supposed to be at the end. So for listeners out there, please go to the Facebook page of type in Little Leaders Childcare and Tuition Center, EcoHill. All right, Little Leaders Childcare and Tuition Center, EcoHill. I will later drop the handler in the comments later, because right now I'm actually looking at Eunice, looking at my screen and whatnot. Okay, so Little Leaders Childcare and Tuition Center, EcoHill. Please go and like and follow them. All right. Any Instagram? Any Instagram or not?
Yes.
Instagram also same.
Same name, Little Leaders Childcare and Tuition Center, EcoHill Semenyih.
Okay. So educators. Now we're going to hear more deeper into educators' stories. Now, in 2019, in March 18, when the government announced, I think that was the early days already. So the challenges you faced during that transition period from I think February to June or July, when we actually allowed to open, I think June. I can't remember too many MCOs, so I cannot remember. Now we are MCO number what. So what were the challenges in that 2020 that year?
Okay, the first challenge I would say is parents decided not to send their children online because they think that it's not useful. So to them, they rather wait. So that time I struggle a lot because I still need to pay bills. Yeah, and I still need to pay teacher salaries. Yeah, that's why I was struggling. And then also I started to learn how to use Zoom because last time we don't use all this. There was no Zoom wasn't famous. Yeah, there was no Google Meet. Not there was no, but just that we didn't use Google Meet. We didn't use Zoom. So that's why I need to start learning how is it, what is virtual background, what is screen sharing, how to chat, how to create a Zoom link, how to invite the students to join Zoom meeting. So these were the challenges that I faced. And of course, to maintain a number of students in order for my center to survive would be another challenge as well.
So during that time, did parents drop out or they still actually supported and pay the fees?
The parents, most of them told me they want to stop temporarily until we are allowed to open. So during the first MCO from March until June or July, actually there were not many students except for one or two that come to join us for one-to-one classes. So group classes, they think it's not useful because children tend to get distracted. They will think that, okay, my children are not paying attention, my children are playing some games on another tab which we cannot see. So these were the challenges that we face, and parents did not have the confidence in online platform. So because they themselves were also not sure what was Zoom, what was Google Meet. And then there was one time there was a news saying that Zoom has leaked out the personal data. So that made the parents feel more insecure.
So I think maybe at that time also parents, not most of the parents at the first few lessons will be sitting beside the child, you know.
Yep.
You can see their hair coming out from there, and then you can see the hand like that, you know. So you can ask, okay, example, Ali, unmute. Ali don't know how to unmute. I think the parents maybe don't know how to unmute. Okay, sorry, parents for listening. Maybe parents who cannot find the button, no? So they also get angry in a way. Right? But I think right now, kids are even smarter. Right now, they can actually screenshot me and put my background very fast, you know, in less than a minute, they can do faster than me.
Yes, and some of them screenshot my house and use it as their virtual background and tell me, teacher, I'm also in your house. Now they are they are fast learners. I would say children are fast learners. So and then some of them made themselves upside down. They said, now I'm in an upside down museum. So I'm now upside down. Yeah. So actually they know how to do this, they know how to do that, and they learn very fast. Kids nowadays really learn very fast.
All right. So for those who just join in, can you please put a thumbs up? Okay, press the thumbs up button for Eunice. She's the founder of Little Leaders Childcare and Tuition Center, EcoHill, Semenyih. So right now, Eunice, what are the challenges that you are facing right now?
The challenge that I'm facing right now is actually the hybrid classes sometimes. Yeah, because parents prefer the time and date to be fixed already. So for example, we have this class at this hour, while some parents requested for online and some parents requested for physical. So sometimes I need to pay attention to both students who are online and students who are in the physical class. Yeah, so these are the challenges that I face, that because I need to manage one in the laptop and the students in physical classes. And also sometimes the Wi-Fi connection is not so good. So sometimes I lost the student and need to tell the parents, hi sir, can you ask so-and-so to rejoin because she was disconnected. Can you please check on her mic because I can't hear her? Can you please remind her to turn on the camera because I can't see her? So these are still the challenges that I face sometimes.
Yeah, but I thought doing hybrid is tough, right? Very tough.
Very tough, but because sometimes the parents couldn't slot in other time for me. Yeah, because sometimes the children are also busy. They have other classes ongoing as well. So they say, okay, since the time has been fixed since day one, they say it's okay. So they wanted to try. So these are this is the challenge that I'm still facing today. Yeah, but moving forward, I will also discuss with the parents, to separate them. So we need to work on a timetable. Yeah, because we just got into phase 3 on 1st of October.
Okay.
So that time we were also suddenly announcement said that okay, now in phase 3 we are allowed to operate with 50% capacity. So that's why timetable wise is still having some issues, because some said I want to come back immediately, while some parents say that I want to remain online. But moving forward, I've also drafted a new timetable, so I will separate them, and my challenge will disappear now.
Yeah, because example, the 5% is 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Example, 5 kids registered for 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. 3 is in your center, 2 is at home, so you have to have a camera. Hello, it's quite tough, right?
It's really quite challenging. That's why I'm also seeking some time from parents to reschedule their sessions, their slots, their classes. So in order for the educators to handle easily the classes.
Okay. Now let's listen to stories of dealing with parents. All right, dealing with parents. Okay. Any okay, I can tell you. So they ask, Johan, is it dealing with kids tough or not? If you ask me, I think okay, I may be wrong, or I may offend people, right? But I think dealing with parents even tougher. It's even tougher. I don't know about you, Eunice. Maybe you can share some of your. Okay, you don't mention names or whatever. Just okay, yeah. Over to you.
Sure. Actually, I think I'm quite lucky, because the majority parents that I've met are quite supportive. So they like the way I educate their children, because I don't support spoon feeding education. So I encourage children to try and explore more, as well as they learn from their mistakes. But of course, once in a while, there will be 1 or 2 parents, who are a little bit fussy. I mean, not to offend all parents, but there are some parents who demand more than the others. Sometimes, if it is reasonable, of course, we as an educator will work out together, so long it benefits the children. So this is what I think. So long it benefits the children, then we will work out the plan. We will discuss and see how we can improve and make the child better. But some, for example, last minute canceling class, and then also want to reschedule at a time that it's only convenient to her and not me. And ask me to cancel some other students' classes just to fulfill her time, her availability, which I think is a little bit too much. But other than that, other parents are really quite supportive. So I think I'm quite lucky. Oh, Johan, you are mute.
Okay, good. Yeah. So actually, it really depends, right? But I think overall, right now, the industry, right, really appreciate teachers, because they know not I think it's a really tough job to become a teacher and educator. So I think right now parents truly appreciate the contribution of educators.
True. So I think parents also understand after after spending 24 hours per day with their children, so they know, and then they also see the efforts that we put, because preparing for online classes is not easy. So the materials, which we need to transform everything digitally, so it takes time. And also at the same time, not only the students and the parents, the teachers are also learning this new and adapting themselves to this new normal.
Okay, now next one, dealing with teachers. I mean, your teachers. Any stories you want to share dealing with teachers?
Okay, dealing with teachers, to me so far, not a big problem. I think my team is quite relatively young, so they accept new things, so they accept new challenges, because I do hear from other friends, like some traditional kindergartens, which their teachers are not willing to learn how to do everything online, how to conduct classes online. I'm quite grateful that my team members is all willing to do it online, and then they even tell me which platform is better after comparing and after using. Like some teachers prefer Google Meet, some teachers prefer Zoom. So this is own preference. But they will tell me the pros and cons and what are the features that one has while the other doesn't have. So I think I'm quite lucky in the sense that they are willing to adapt to this new normal, and not saying no, I don't want to do this, no, I don't want to show my face to parents, because very embarrassing, the parents are looking at me, I don't know how to react. I mean, for the first time, of course, like myself, this is my first life, so I will also feel shy, I don't know how to react. But after you tried it, then you will say, okay, it's not so bad. So you feel more comfortable after doing one or twice. So I'm lucky that my team members is all willing to, and then because we all share the same passion, just to make the children a better one. And then we what we want is to see their improvement, the children's improvement, and also progress.
Okay, good to hear that, because I've heard a lot of horror stories, especially for kindergarten teachers, horror stories.
Luckily, I don't hardly I get very horror story from my end. So I say I'm quite lucky, quite fortunate.
So right now, how many teachers do you have?
Right now I have 4 full-time teachers. So some come for part-time, for example, piano and art classes. So they don't come for full-time because we only have these enrichment classes during the weekends. So I consider them as part-time teachers.
Okay, your journey with children or your students in Little Leaders, 1 or 2 stories you want to share with
Okay, sure. One of the most memorable one, which I think is a child who has speech delay.
Okay, speech delay, all right.
Speech delay. So when he can't express himself, he will cry, or he will have his temper. He will throw tantrum. He will lie on the floor and cry, or he will lock himself in the room. So this is the case that I've met. I don't deal. I'm not experienced in dealing special needs children. But with him, I need to tell him a lot of stories. I need to tell him why you cannot do this, why you cannot do that, because it's dangerous for you to lock yourself in your room. And then the thing that I keep on repeating is telling him that if you cry and you throw tantrum, I can't understand you. So you must talk slowly and make me understand what you want and what you need. And then from the first, actually his mother wanted to send him for art and piano classes. So that he can express himself through music or through art. And then I also asked his mother to allow him to join public speaking classes. So the mother was thinking, why my son can't even speak, and you want him to join the public speaking classes? Are you going to make fun of my child? To me, I want him to try. Maybe he has this talent. So to me, we need to, not everybody is the same kind. Like, for example, they are good in Mandarin. For some, they are good in English. For some, they are good in music. Some, they are good in art. So we need to explore and find out their talents. So I told his mother, I only want to find out where his talents are. Maybe he can do it, but you don't know because you have not allowed him to try. That's why I asked him to try. Okay, to my surprise, quite surprisingly, that he liked to be on the stage.
Oh, okay.
Yes, even though he cannot speak clearly because he has this issue, but he enjoyed it. So whenever he goes up the stage, he smiles, he laughs. And then after a few months, he's able to do a short introduction about himself. So I saw the improvement, and I took a video to show his mother, and his mother was quite surprised. He said, my child has never talked in front of a public, in front of audience. So how could he do that? So I said, because we allowed him to try, and then we trained him slowly. We supported him. We encouraged him to do that. And then after that, what I felt that is really memorable is what he said to his mother. He said, Mommy, once a week is not enough. He wants more. So he wanted more public speaking classes because he enjoyed it. He wanted to do it. So that's why I feel that the job satisfaction. So I feel that I have really so-called transformed him to be able to speak on the stage.
Have I seen him before?
No. The mother is still reluctant to put him in the public because she's worried.
Okay, yeah. Just I mean, in a way, yeah, parents who want to protect their child in
Protect
a
them.
way. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
She's worried that the child got attacked. Yeah, but we
Mm.
did it in the center. So I took recording. I showed his mother. So his mother is happy to see his progress. But I think I will, arrange a graduation for him soon.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I think he's able to do it now. Yes. I will also talk to his mother to get her consent to do it.
Okay, thank you so much, Eunice, for sharing. Okay, so for those who have just came in over here, thank you so much for your support. All right, we are actually interviewing Eunice. All right, she's the founder of Little Leaders Childcare and also Tuition Center at EcoHill, Semenyih. Now, Eunice, we're going to change the flow a bit. All right, we're going to change the flow a bit. Now is you see, oh, John just now was so busy going over there. I was reaching for my pen and paper. I just thought of something. This is called the fire chat session. All right, fire chat session, which was not scheduled, and so I will just give you option A and B. You choose which one you like.
Okay.
You have to choose one. Okay, you can say, oh, both also. I don't just choose one. Okay. Just
Okay.
I think it's easy for you, right? Just very simple. Okay. There are about I think.
Yeah.
Seven. I think 9 questions. I just wrote it. Just wrote it. So
Nice.
so you see, I was like reaching my pen, and then I mute myself. Also, I was reaching my pen. Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay.
Yes.
Long hair or short hair?
Short hair.
Oh, short hair. Okay, Switzerland or Canada?
Switzerland.
Burger or pizza?
Burger. I just had burger as dinner.
Or dinner or art or piano?
Piano.
Korean food or Japanese food?
Japanese food recently.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Okay, makeup or no makeup?
No makeup.
No makeup. Okay.
Yeah.
Zoom or Meet? Zoom
Zoom.
or Zoom. Okay. Online class or physical class?
Physical class.
Penguin or parrot?
Penguin.
Okay, give Eunice a big round of applause. You see, I took like so many minutes to write. So fast. 1 minute finish already. Why is like all opposite? Makeup, no makeup. Now you're having a makeup. Long hair, short hair.
Now
long
I'm having a makeup because of this session. Yeah. So if not,
Okay,
then I won't. Yeah. So I show respect to your session. That's why
thank you.
Yeah. For long
Okay.
hair, short hair, I actually wanted to cut, but I just have not got the time since MCO from June this year.
Mhm.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to cut my hair short. I used to have short hair. Yeah. So that's why until now I have not had the time to go to the salon yet.
Yeah, I should have prepared this one about 30 questions so can know more about you faster, right? So I
If we
prepared only.
can do it again, then we will do it again.
Okay. Now the future plan, right? Wow, education, like what very hard to see, like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, because even opposite my house, there's a kindergarten, they also just closed down. They also actually opened like few months before the MCO. Now also they closed down. So education, but some people say, hey, it's a big business, you can go global and online. So what is the future plan for Little Leaders? Okay.
Actually, for Little Leaders, my initial plan was just to create the awareness to the parents that we should not just focus on academic and academic only. Yeah, so this is why I started, and I wanted to share this with parents to tell them that actually, the reason why I named my center Little Leader is I hope that they can become leaders and not just get spoon-fed in school, just follow whatever adults say or teachers say. They should have their own analytical skill. They need to do critical thinking. They need to have the critical thinking skill. And of course, they need all kinds of soft skills to be able to survive in the society one day. So so I don't think that parents should focus on academic only. So there are other things that they should pay attention to, like the leadership skills that I think the children should possess. So, and then also the critical thinking skill. So to me, I've never planned to go global. Yeah, my plan is to, of course, I would be happy if parents agreed with what I think and what I say and what I do. But if not, it might take a bit of time. And Semenyih is actually a small town. So parents would still focus on academic only. So you will see tuition is still their primary choice. So students must go tuition center after school. Yeah, they must make sure that they are able to do well in academic first before going for enrichment classes like piano. So to them, all these other skills are optional. Yeah, but to me, no, leadership skills should be the priority. That's why I named my center Little Leaders. So I hope that one day they will become leaders in any industry. Not only that they must be leaders, as in the prime minister, or they must be leaders, as in they must be the boss. No, they have their own career path to go. But to me, yeah, this journey is never ending. They need to keep learning. I need to keep motivating them to learn, and not only to sit for exam and pass the exam, and then they vomit out everything in the exam and then say bye-bye to the exam. So they give it back to the teachers after the exam. So this is what normally the students will say, oh, I forgot already what I learned. After exam, why should I remember? Yeah, so to me, I want to have the mindset in them is that knowledge is never ending. You can, like, I also thought that I can stop studying or reading after I graduate from my degree. But no, yeah, when I was practicing as a lawyer, I read I don't know how many times more compared to when I was studying. So the knowledge will not die, and you will not stop learning. You cannot stop learning. Yeah, so this is why I always encourage them to read more, learn more, and explore more.
Very good, Eunice. Yeah, that's a message not only for kids, even adults. We have to keep on upgrading, keep on learning, get new skills, right? And then refresh what we have learned, our skills. So many things. Yeah.
True. So I hope that the parents would understand this as well. Yeah, rather than just focusing on how many A's my child can get. Yeah, whether he can get all A's or not, whether he can win other children or not, whether he can beat other children or not. So I hope that this will not be in the parents' mindset.
Yeah, because I think the education system, okay, maybe not, we're not going to go there. And the education system in Malaysia truly need to revamp in a way.
I agree with you. Yeah.
The education blueprint. Okay, so that one will be, and let the government settle. But of course, parents over here, we as educators, I mean, this now with the internet, and also one I would say one bright side of this COVID thing is everyone goes online. And with online, I have even some friends who their children actually studied from educators from other country, because they can just log in, they can study from educators from another country, and they just buy some courses and whatnot. So it actually go beyond borders already.
True. And then you also learn beyond the borders. So you get yourself updated with the news worldwide and not only confined to Malaysia. So this is why I think that, like, in our time, my parents would think that if you are not a lawyer, if you're not a doctor, if you're not an engineer, you are a failure. Yeah, so this is what has been in the parents' mind for so long. So my parents would always want me to become the doctor, the lawyer, and the engineer. Yeah,
and the accountant, and the accountant.
Yeah. So these are the few they would think that it's a good option, good career path. Yeah, but now I don't think so, because you can do well in every industry, in your own field, in your own way. So to me, it's the mindset that you have and your characteristic, and the eager to learn. Yeah, you must be eager to learn.
And right now, okay, parents, if you're listening over here, you can type in the chat box, what are the right now kids' favorite dream job or occupation, right? Last time was like accountant. Okay, now parents put upon, right? Accountant, doctor, lawyer, engineer. Right now, I can say one of it is actually YouTuber. Right? YouTuber. Anything else you can put in the comment box? Besides YouTuber, Eunice, what are the dream career that you hear from your students?
Gamer.
Gamer. Yeah, gamer is actually a huge industry. Really a huge industry, because they want to put that in, I think, the Olympics soon also.
True.
Yeah,
so
gamer.
This is also what I learned from my student, because he shared with me all this knowledge. So how much can a gamer earn? What is the total price? So what are the games? So what are the equipments that they use? Yeah, I myself also did some study and research on it. I don't play game, because I was from the 90s kids. That we are not the type of we can play games. But I think nowadays the parents are quite flexible. They will always tell their children that, okay, it's okay, you can play game so long you finish your homework.
Yes.
Yeah, but my time, no, it's a big no. Yeah, even toys also my mom restricted. Yeah, only you can play during the weekend, toys, Barbie doll, Yeah, but now every child has one device, electronic device. Yeah, either tablet or mobile phone or laptop, so they can play easily. And then now Wi-Fi is so accessible to everyone. Yeah, and then because of this pandemic, yeah, now the child is master of computers and devices and laptops, things like that. The devices.
So I think right now, even the kids, I have a friend, he's born in 1970 something, so he's 40 plus. Right now, his child is actually teaching him how to use TikTok, Yeah, the child is actually my student. My student.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I think she has about 100 followers in TikTok, I think.
Wow. Okay, so
100 already,
she
yes.
maintains a TikTok account well.
Oh, so
Yeah.
of course the parents also, I mean, still monitor. He let her, I mean, have all these social media, but still, of course, monitor. So right now he was like saying, "Oh, I cannot imagine." Now his kids actually teaching him how to open TikTok account, how to do all those filters, and then the dancing without the singing, but there's the sound behind, all these things.
True. It's not easy. I've seen one or two videos, which I think it's really tough to do TikTok. Yeah, it's not easy. It's another skill. Yeah, you need to unlock the skill to do it.
He told me, Johan, you see, last time he's like 40 something. Last time my dad, right? My dad asked me to teach him how to use Facebook. So he actually taught his dad how to use Facebook. Right now, my child teach me how to use TikTok. So you can see the generation now is coming towards like that. Oh, I said, I cannot imagine now my child teaching me. That's why I thought, oh, I teach my father. So right now, the kids actually teaching him.
Yes, true. And then they share, they know a lot of things, like I said. So they share a lot of things, yeah, with me as well. But of course, parents and teachers still need to monitor them. Whether do they use the devices correctly? What are the information they are obtaining? Yeah, I also warn them and remind them that you need to filter what are you seeing, and you need to think whether this is the fact, or this is some rumor, or this is some fake news. People are just sharing. So that's why I think it's still important for parents to monitor, and teachers also to remind the children, to obtain the right information from the website that is reliable.
Correct. So we have two more questions before we end the session, right? So Eunice, just now you say about leadership and also critical thinking is a very important element that a kid should actually learn. So do you have that module right now, or is it you're conducting leadership classes in your center right now?
No, not yet. But yeah, I actually wanted to start last year. Yeah, after the Chinese New Year. So because of MCO, everything has stopped. But now we are going to do a research again, and then we will fine tune our syllabus, and hopefully we will have that soon.
Yes, very good, very good. Okay, now how to connect to you and your academy again? So instead of me saying, you can right now your social media handler, whether Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, if you have, you can actually mention right now.
Okay, we do have YouTube account, and also Facebook, and also Instagram. We do not have TikTok currently. Okay. And I hope maybe one day I can also unlock this new skill set. Yeah. So our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube accounts are Little Leaders Childcare and Tuition Center, EcoHill, Semenyih. And hopefully you will see us in Malaysia as soon as possible. So not only Semenyih.
Like, follow and subscribe. Okay, now it's like, follow and subscribe, right? Like is for Facebook, follow is for Instagram, subscribe is for YouTube. So any last message for the audience right now over here? Some are parents, some are educators, some are actually fans. Any take home message for the audience before we leave this virtual stage?
All right. Actually, I think that not only the educators, the parents, the educators, as well as the students, are required to work together to get this education system to be transformed. And no longer we need to stick to this spoon feeding education. So I don't believe in spoon feeding education, but I think if educators alone, we can't do it ourselves. So the parents and the students must also get involved. So to make or to transform our education system to be a better one.
Okay, so together we make all this happen. There are a lot of parties, all have to work hand in hand to make this happen. And of course, in the end, the ultimate goal is for the benefit or for the kids.
True, true.
Okay, so thank you so much once again. Thank you so much, audience, for tuning in. You have been a really great audience. And also thank you so much. It's an honor to have Eunice, a very passionate and also dedicated educator. We wish you all the best. All right, wish you all the best. We'll be cheering you, woohoo, because I'm also an educator, right? Okay, and of course, besides Eunice, social media handler, you can also like us at Johan Speaking Academy. Like, follow, and also
Subscribe.
subscribe. I don't
Turn
have
on the
TikTok.
notification bell, ding dong.
So TikTok is also called follow. Is it TikTok? Also, I think it's called follow. I don't have
Yeah,
TikTok
I
yet.
think TikTok is also follow.
I think you should also start a TikTok. Okay, we try to reach 100 followers, Eunice, by end of December.
You mean TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to start downloading the app.
Because the 8-year-old girl can have 100 followers, you know. We all combined, I think, don't know how many years old already, right? Okay, so thank you so much once again. Wishing you all the best, all right, and also your academy and your teachers. We also want the you cannot say back to normal already, right? It's the new normal right now, right?
Yeah, it's a
new normal. Okay, so let's innovate, all right, and also impact more lives. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Johan,
okay,
for your time. Thank you,
stay
everyone.
safe and also stay awesome. All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.